So having just returned recently from our second trips back to London for the year, Claire and I decided that this would be a perfect time to tackle what we like to call fashion myths. And the reason being that in dealing with our clients as frequently as we have lately, we've been reminded of some of these ideas that our clients have in their heads about what they can and can't wear and why they can or can't wear them. And so we thought this was a great opportunity to tackle in today's video the myths that exist and hopefully dispel them. So one of the things that we hear our clients talking about is the fear of print. And if you've watched any of our other vlogs recently, you'll know we've talked about print in its different sort of formats and how to wear a printed trouser or how to use it in different ways to flatter your figure. And so really we just wanted to touch on that again and talk about how prints can really be your best friend. There are so many out there. There really is one for everyone. There's a size, there's a design, there are colors, there's proportion for everybody, and they can be the best way to create optical illusions where you need them, to hide the tummy that you're self-conscious of, to create the illusion of length, to nip in an already narrow waist and draw the eye to your best feature, to break up a heavy bust line, to create a bust where you don't have one. The possibilities are endless, and so we really wanted to put the message out there that with a little bit of faith and a little bit of know-how, which we can provide, print is not something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. The second myth that I found myself dealing with a lot recently is, especially with spring around the corner, is the whole idea that I can't wear white trousers. I don't live my life on a runway, I'm not a size 0, I can't wear white trousers. And with spring around the corner, this is like heartbreaking to us because a great pair of white trousers or jeans are, in our opinion, a must-have for every woman's wardrobe. And so, especially for my curvier ladies out there, slightly fuller figured, really what we want to let you know is that, like with any other trouser or any other pair of jeans, it's all about the fit. If the fit is good, if the fit is right for your figure, it really doesn't matter what color they are. It shouldn't matter what color they are. As long as they fit you well, whether they're black or white, they will flatter you. So the only additional tip that we would point out when it comes to choosing a white trouser or a pair of jeans is make sure that they're a good quality fabric and that they're not too sheer. The last thing anyone needs is see-through trousers that they're not aware of, showing off what they don't want to show off. But really, don't be freaked out. Take the same approach that you would for any other well-fitting pair of trousers and just embrace the white. It's a great way to step into spring, summer. It freshens things up, and I think you'd be surprised at just how fab they can look. And if you don't know what style suits you, get in touch with us. The third fashion myth, if you want to call it that we wanted to tackle, and this is an interesting one because we want to be diplomatic in our approach to this, but it's the idea of, we've had a couple of clients recently who have come to us and told us that they've had their colors done a number of years ago. And while we want to obviously be respectful of that choice that was made, our personal feeling, and I think that of many other stylists that we deal with, is that it's a fairly dated approach to styling, and what it tends to do is limit clients terribly in terms of what they think their options are. Many a time we've seen women frantically walking through a department store or any shop really with their little swatch of the one or two colors that they've been told work for them and desperately trying to find that perfect match. And the problem is, assuming that they do find it, all thought to whether the cut or the silhouette or the shape or fit is actually good for them is out the window because all they're focused on is the fact that they found this magic color. And we take a slightly broader approach. We believe that for the most part, there are colors that will suit anyone and everyone. It's all about finding the shade and the tone that works best for your complexion. And with exception, of course, there are one or two colors that will just generally not work great on everybody or on people with a particular skin tone, and that's fine. But what we do want to let you know is that if there's a color that you really are drawn to, a really bright, bold color that you think, God, that looks so great on other people, but perhaps it's not the best for you, especially worn up right against your face, try it in an accessory. wear it in a pair of pants or a skirt or a shoe. Just because the color doesn't work right up here, it doesn't mean you can't wear it somewhere else. And I think once people get this message, they're really hopefully encouraged and inspired, because suddenly the options are endless and so much more than what they had before. So if you're someone who's had your colors done, try not to let that be too prescriptive to the way that you dress. And if you're unsure, talk to us, get in touch and send us a photo, and we'll chat you through what we think your options could be. But there are far more colors that suit far more people than I think a lot of people realize. And so our goal is really to help people see everything that's out there and available to them. So hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully we've dispelled a few myths. Look out for next week's vlog, and we'll see you then. Bye!